What's up, family? This is RBG Street Scholar, and I want to make a brief statement as to what it is that RBG means to me as it relates to my work and as it relates to us, the masses of new African people here in the hills of North America. RBG is nationhood. It is nation building. It is a hip-hop expression of black nationalism. We like to say that of all the disciplines of study, history is best qualified to reward all research, so that the history of RBG is the history of black nationalism. More specifically, RBG is revolutionary black nationalism, past, present, and future. And revolution just means change. It means total and abrupt change. If you look at the history, you will find that for thousands of years, we as an African people enjoyed freedom, we enjoyed independence, we enjoyed self-government, and we enjoyed self-determination. We were able to defend, define, and develop in our own image and interest. From the time that we were brought here as slaves, our most powerful motive, our most powerful aspiration was to regain our freedom, independence, self-government, and self-determination. So we, RBGs, call upon the knowledge, wisdom, and power of our revolutionary ancestors. We stand on their shoulders and carry their work forward. Their aspirations are our aspirations. Their will to be lives in RBG.
Hotep and Black Power, this is your comrade and brother NBO, and I'd like to give a strong black hand to RBG Street Scholar, one of the greatest revolutionary teachers in this 21st century. Much respect to you, my brother, and to your family. And to you, brother Cadence, keep doing your thing, comrade. You got this mixtape shit on lockdown.
Okay, family, this is your brother and comrade, RBG Street Scholar, with a special RBG for Life report. Those of you who are in the fold know that this RBG for Life report at Blog Talk Radio has been up now for 6 years. We use it most particularly for emergency situations and special events. And today we have a brief, high-impact show that we want to talk to Brother Cadence about his latest project, our latest project, his latest production, the RBG Blakademixtape Vol.2. What I want to do first, however, is introduce, for the few that may not know, who Brother Cadence is. The brother is a creative genius. He's a father, new African father. He is a RBG warrior scholar that has been with RBG Communiversity, RBG Worldwide, One Nation, RBG Blakademics since we implemented the program online. And so he's very near and dear to me because he is RBG's producer and DJ, and he is one of the most highly determined and committed brothers to Pan-Africanism and New African Revolutionary change that I have encountered since being online for the past 6 years now. He is serious about what he does. So serious, he's taken RBG all the way to Africa and did a pilgrimage in Africa, him and his queen, and build the movement in Ghana. And what is most, he is my protege. And so, as I say, we have been together from the outset of RBG Blakademics. He is the arranger and producer of RBG Blakademixtape Vol.1, which was in 2010, and he's back with RBG Blakademixtape Vol.2 for 2011-2012. Everyone knows what time it is. So this is revolutionary music for revolutionary time. In our interview today, this brief high impact interview, we're going to discuss the latest project from his perspective and how it fuses to his work as a youth counselor and a graphic artist and a revolutionary music producer. We want to try to tease out in this short period of time from the brother his formula, the formula to his unique revolutionary edutainment style as a new African cultural worker. So let me see if I have Brother Caden here. Brother Caden.
Man, what is going on? This is the third phone I done used, man. They finally let me in, man.
Okay, so it let you in. Alright, well, you heard me stumbling all over the place. You had me thinking I didn't know how to work my radio channel that I hadn't been here in so long. So now, let me look at this thing. We got 16 minutes for me to ask you these questions. So, one, tell me about your thinking on this project. I mean, it's awesome. It's powerful. It's the best way. You got mad work that's out there since you've been working with RBG, and we've been working together. But this one right here is very awesome. So tell us about what your thinking was and what you're trying to bring to light on this latest project, brother.
Well, first, I appreciate you giving me this time. Second, I'm honored to do the project because I, kind of been a little familiar about the Republic of New Africa and, all of the legends and stuff like that about the VLA and, the forerunners of people that were saying, like, we want our own separate state. And so, like, when I went into the project, I kind of had an idea of where I wanted to go with it, but when I started, like, really digging and doing some serious research behind the actual production, I was actually awakened to a lot of different things, to where this was kind of like the missing link for me to find the connection between the past to right now, to where going back and looking at how Queen Mother Moore and her extensive history and her connection to Marcus Garvey, her connection also to Noble Ali and of the sort. Also, the book that was in Ethiopia. Queen Mother Moore also having her connection to the Republic of New Africa. Our brother who wrote the piece Negroes with Guns, Robert F. Williams and his wife, being elected as within the leadership, the president, while he was in exile for the Republic of New Africa, and him being a forerunner of taking the stance of, beyond Nat Turner, the obvious, rebel slaves, where, you having this different stance of not just taking it, taking a beat down, actually fighting back and taking a stance and wanting to be in the formation of a black nationalist, saying that you are going to govern yourself. And so from that piece to going to all the way, I could be really extensive, we done lost a lot of time. But I'm saying that all the way, I tracked this all the way back to Mutulu Shakur and then to Tupac Shakur, and him being the chairman of the New African Panthers, and to where this ideology spreads throughout, this extensive amount of time. You're talking about decades, where this actual product kind of like put me on a story, doing the investigation for this piece. So when I pieced the actual mixtape together, I tried to make a collage of that story within, the restrictions of an 80-minute platform. But I was very honored to do the project. I'm very impressed with the project. I'm a humble perfectionist myself, and it's rare that after the project I'm actually really proud of myself. But I have to, if nobody else do, I gotta pat myself on the back for this project.
Well, I have to pat you on the back too, and the summary that you just gave is a powerful and awesome summary, and the names that you're naming, and what I heard you say a lot of things. And,
yeah, Chocolate Lamoma got Tupac Shakur off of knocking down them 2 pigs. You know what I'm saying? Chocolate Lamoma being one of the past members of the Republican New Africa. I've got to add that too. You know,
this is a very important relationship for our young brothers and sisters to be clear on in these terrible socio-political and economic times that we as a African people find ourselves here in America. America, not like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad wrote The Fall of America. America has fallen, and when America sneezes, black people convulse. So if there's any time that we need to be thinking about and studying and digging in to and revitalizing that whole new African nation process is now, but obviously you know, as I know, that we've been teaching on it for the past 6 years now. And you mentioned Marcus Garvey and where it all starts and how all of us wind up being Garveyites. In the 1800s, there were people like Paul Kufi and Edward Wilmot Blight and Martin Delaney that preceded Marcus Garvey, and then in the 1900s, Marcus Garvey gave a lineage to people like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X when he was in the Nation of Islam and off to the Nation of Islam and the Organization of Afro-American Unity, and Kwame Ture, and this particular project here, the Republic of New Africa. So the lineage is an awesome lineage. Now, we don't have a lot of time, and I know you're talking fast, but I wanted to ask you also,